Is it finally Sasquatch season? I feel like I feel like some of you guys would be like, Sarah, any season's Sasquatch season, and you're making some very good points. Okay? But I feel like we're moving into Sasquatch season. I don't know. I just feel like the summertime, towards the end of summer, is like when we really start seeing like more sightings, and then into the fall. I'm kind of excited. I really hope this year we can find more than a blurry picture. I don't want to be the one to find it. Y'all are insane out there. Yay! Can I say that? Y'all are crazy. Knocking on trees, calling, making noises, especially like the mating noise. What do y'all think is going to happen on the other end? What if a Sasquatch shows up? Is anyone prepared for that? All these things and more, guys. Come on in. This is what we talk about here. For those of you guys who don't know me, my name is Sarah Martucci. I'm a psychic medium, certified crystal healer, and a paranormal investigator. I ask all the bizarre questions. I love investigating. I love researching. I love cryptids. Sasquatch obviously is my favorite. Fight me in the streets. I like to claim that he's my twin flame. Oh. Also, too, this is where I pull a card, okay? So if you guys are interested, and you guys are into making the energy work for you, well then, baby, you found your space. Come the fuck on in, okay? Let's pull a card. Let's make it work for us. Hopefully I read you for filth and it's helpful, okay? I read you in 3 categories. Love and relationships. First, I say whether it's a yes or no. Then in love and relationships, work and finance, career, and then finally in health and healing, so you guys fucking get that, okay? Hopefully it's helpful. All right, if you guys know the song, sing along. If you don't know the song, make up your own. Just sing it with your fucking taint. Spirit knows. Okay. All right. What's Spirit gonna say today? Who motherfucking knows? Can you please be fucking nice? Cause I be really, really fucking great. Guys, not too shabby. It's kind of looking like it's going to be a peoply week though, guys. We got another court card this week. We got the Knight of Cups. Let's fucking talk about it. Hootie hoo. So listen, whenever we have these court cards come up, they talk about people coming on the scene for better or for worse, okay? Traditionally here with knights, we're going to talk about dudes. It doesn't have to be, okay? So gender doesn't matter here, but traditionally speaking, dudes are what comes up when we talk about the knights. Now for me, when we're talking about the knights, we're talking about somebody our age or younger. I usually see them as like teenagers here into like the early 20s, okay? Fight me in the streets is the way I read the tarot, all right? So this is my 2 cents. This is the way that I see it. Now, whenever cups show up here, this is our emotions. How the fuck are we feeling? And so it's a call to be here and present in this moment. Pay attention to those emotions. What are they pointing towards for us? Like, or where the fuck are they pointing us? Okay. Also, too, a lot of times cups are going to talk about relationships, not only with other people, but with our damn self. So there's kind of like a mirror effect going on here whenever cups show up. It deals with water, right? So like, not only is it going to talk about our intuition and trust in ourselves, holy hot damn, okay, but also there's a mirror effect going on. And so these relationships are reflecting something back. What is being reflected? Cheers. Now, with the Knight of Cups, and especially with that cup element, with the water element here, we might be dealing with a younger male here. Maybe we're looking at, oh God, what are the water signs? Sarah, get it together. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I was trying to put Cancer and Pisces together, but I think that's how they got Godzilla. Okay. Pretty sure. Quote me. Well, maybe don't quote me yet, but I mean, do a little research on what I said. But I'm pretty sure that's how they made Godzilla. Right? You combine 1 part Pisces, 1 part Cancer. It's terrifying. I said what I said. Now listen, with the Knight of Cups here, again, we might be dealing somebody, you know, with that background. But this is a beautiful card around emotions and like bringing forward or somebody bringing you a message. Okay. Now Cups here is usually very receptive. So I do feel like this is a message coming into you, but we might have to deliver a message too of love this week. But listen, when the Knight of Cups shows up, this is somebody with real feelings. Okay. We're really feeling what the fuck we're feeling here. These feelings, we've been thinking about them for a hot minute too, because water moves second to slowest. Okay. So with the Knight of Cups here, there's lots of feelings. We're having to pay attention to our feelings. Maybe there's a call here to be present with those emotions and feelings. Maybe we're delivering a message to somebody about the way that we feel, or we're getting that message in, okay? So if we were looking for a yes or no this week, to me, this would be a yes, and especially around receiving or delivering messages that we're looking for yeses on, and especially around something that we really give a fuck about, and maybe also to hear a side little note of like relationships. Okay. So this would be really great for like moving to the next phase, really thinking about sitting down and having a good conversation about the way that we feel and getting on the same page. Okay. This is a great space to be. Now, if we were looking around love and relationships, I'm telling y'all, somebody might be coming in with a love message this week. Now, listen, traditionally, the pages here talk about like unexpected. So the night here, we might kind of have a feeling that something's coming. Again, this person has been moving kind of slower. There's been kind of some feelings. Okay. It's not super quick like fire or air here. So we kind of maybe knew this was coming, but we got a feeling. Okay. So congratulations for some of you guys this week might be getting engaged. Maybe some of you guys might be finding out that you're pregnant. Okay. Some of you guys here might be really saying yes to yourself around relationships. Maybe we're ready to jump back in and date. Hopefully we're going into a pool with no pee. God bless. Okay. Shock that bitch. All right. Huh. But for the most part, congratulations. It just feels as though maybe we're opening our heart back up to possibility. We're opening our heart back up to hope. With our, around our relationships this week. This could even be somebody coming in and apologizing for something that happened previously. Okay. If we look here, this person's looking towards the future, towards the left. It might be switched here, but for me it is. Okay. What I'm talking about. And, this is coming from the left. This horse is coming from the left. So something from the future here, okay, is calling to you. And again, man, there's just this feeling here with cups that like, this really has to do with like our relationships and the way we're in relationship with other people and with ourselves. Maybe also too, for a lot of you guys this week, we're starting like this new relationship with ourselves and we're realizing how beautiful this is. And the signs and signals from the future are already coming in some way, somehow, showing us that we're on the right path. Well done this week around relationships. Also too, what have you learned from the past? How many times has it come to bite you in the butthole? Okay, what have we learned around relationships and specifically around love? And how can we take that wisdom here to our relationships this week to make sure that we're supporting, that we're being clear, that we're communicating well, and that we're showing up too? That's the good stuff. Now, if we're looking around work and career, guys, this might be a job opportunity coming in that we've been waiting for. Maybe some of you guys might be working with animals here in some way, shape, or form, maybe even specifically horses. This is excellent. As long as we're doing the work that we love this week, a lot of you guys might be, again, receiving that message coming in, maybe telling you another opportunity might be coming in. Maybe this almost wants me to go back to Assateague Island. That's what it looks like. Do you know what I mean? So for some of you guys this week, thinking about working at maybe some of the nature parks, maybe working with horses or animals in some type of way, maybe working with water in some type of way might be excellent. Maybe you're going to be a swim instructor this summer. Congratulations. It's going to be very lucrative. As long as you love what the fuck that you're doing this week around work and career with the Knight of Cups, some kind of offers coming in around what the fuck you love. So pull that thread. Don't go towards the thing that isn't satisfying, isn't fulfilling, doesn't make you feel like you're being seen and valued too. This needs to be reciprocal when there's a mirror effect, right? So make sure within our work and career this week that like we love what we do and they love us too and respect us. Please and thank you. And or some of you guys might be getting scouted into another place to work, or some other people are seeing the work that you're doing. This feels really good, especially too if we've got a younger male here this week. Maybe here they might be getting scouted for colleges, for sports teams. There's some interesting stuff going on, especially if you got kids this week. Okay, maybe also too one of the things or one of the spaces that we want to work is with children. Maybe also too there's some kind of healing here with animals and children. Fuck to the yes. Okay, whatever message comes in here around what we love to do, pull that fucking thread. Now, if we're looking around health and healing, for some of you guys this week, yeah, listen, I feel like there might, for a couple of you guys, we might have an autistic kid here that might do really well with like animal healing, animal work. Okay, so getting them to work with animals might be incredibly healing, very good for them. So if you got a young male or a young kid here with autism, I don't know why I'm feeling that. Get them to work with animals some way, somehow. This would be incredible. Some of them might even be getting, or maybe some of you guys are putting in for like a care animal. Why can't I talk today? A care animal? Or like, one of those special animals that help you everywhere. I can't think of the words. You guys know what the fuck I'm talking about, okay? It's one of those that you got to get signed off by the doctor. Sometimes people get special dogs, like service dogs, service animals. Okay. So, oh my God, Sarah, get it together. Some of you guys might be getting service animals this week or considering it. Whatever we do here, you guys need to love yourself more. So the self-care work needs to be at 100. Okay. For anything else this week, remember who the fuck you are. You're a cutie patootie. Love yourself.